Today, I am imprinting the power of love to all genuine hearts. I am activating your soul truth through my healing words. Listen to the sound of a siren as I am activating the answers of pure truth within. I am sharing the eternal blue flame of pure love in the eternal now through my wisdom writings. Answers of pure truth emerges. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of all genuine hearts and the entire company of heaven. Today, I am writing this wisdom love letter with the full embodiment of my indigo side. Indigo who speaks the soul truth with profound clarity. But as a divine feminine, I am delivering it with gentle force. For it is the eternal now to wake up all of humanity from their long sleep of spiraling continuously in a self-absorbed world. It is the now to embrace fully the Christ consciousness, unity consciousness. A caution though for the reader and listener, for in this writing, I just let it all out and let the soul truth flow for the sole purpose of waking up the sleeping ones. I am surrounding this writing with the full power ray of the violet flames to transmute all manipulations to pure light. Why am I writing this using the indigo embodiment in me, one may ask? The answer is, last July 19, I visited the vast array of trees, and while walking, I noticed the different colors they radiate. The plants around them were brightly colored, and I was surprised that the trees' colors were so dull, and I asked why. They did not answer telepathically. Then I looked at the tree's roots that were visible to the eye. It was all dull. And as I walked, I asked all trees along the way, why were you not vibrant in color today? Answers emerged as I placed my palm and touched trees, and I received the sacred message through my sacred heart. Trees, can you see our roots? We ground the earth and all of humanity. Can you see the roots? It is our veins connected to the grid light of Gaia. Can you see that our roots are also your veins in your system? We are connected as our roots and your veins are the one holding the life force energy of Gaia in all body or vessel. Can you see how we stand? We stand as your strength in this ever-changing world. Can you see our love for you? We stand as your diamond pure grid light in the whole of Gaia and humanity. Can you see that if you cut one tree, it affects us all? Our life force, the pure blood running through our roots and veins. Can you see that you were once a tree like us? For in one of your lifetime, you stood alongside us as a tree. Can you see that we heal your first chakra, your root chakra? Can you see how we hold the whole of humanity with our roots? Can you see that we are all connected? Can you see how we try our best to sustain the air you breathe in spite of the pollution? Can you see that most of our colors are green because we are connected to your sacred hearts? Can you see that most of our colors are green because we are connected to your sacred hearts? Can you see that we are now calling all of you to commune with us, to give you the sacred codes, assist and heal you in this critical moment? Can you see that we also need your love? Can you see that we are now calling all of you to commune with us? To give you the secret codes, assist and heal you in this critical moment. Can you see that we also need your love? Can you see that we also need your love? It was the most emotional encounter I have ever had with trees. And to imprint this in writing, that yes, one of my lifetimes, I stood with them as a tree. That is why I am rebirthed in this lifetime as a blue ray. For all blue rays were trees before, and we all hold the sacred codes and sacred keys of trees in our soul being. The July 19 now moment with trees gave me the deepest heartfelt sacred message. I used the palm healing and used all the diamond light in my sacred vessel and shared in the capacity I can at that eternal now. Sent all my love and healing through my palm and radiated it to all of the roots of trees to the whole of Gaia. I stood there with my palm touching the tree, and while I am healing them, they were also healing me. The exchange of the life force energy was at its highest level, as I felt the highest vibration in my palm after the encounter. So I just placed my palm directly to my heart space and shared its radiance to my other palm. You can read my previous articles and posts for the sacred codes entitled Sacred Codes of Trees and Sacred Codes of Trees as a Key to 0 Point. We, the Twin Flame Collective, Way Showers, Star Seeds and Healers, are the old and advanced souls rebirthed in this golden age to assist humanity for the unity consciousness. I now speak of the soul truth. A key to one's knowledge is questioning things until answers flow continuously in our life. Humanity evolved through this and created everything through one's thought. This thought led to the creation of things through action, and its end result is the success of having the end product, as I will use the business market as an example. I now speak of the soul truth. A key to one's knowledge is questioning things until answers flow continuously in our life. Humanity evolved through this and created everything through one's thought. This thought led to the creation of things through action, and its end result is the success of having the end product, as I will use the business market as an example. Some elite businessmen, leaders, and unawakened ones ask questions and build for themselves the self-absorbed world. Some elite businessmen, leaders, and unawakened ones ask questions and build for themselves the self-absorbed world. Business world asked these questions before and resulted to the destruction of equality, spiritual prosperity, compassion, and peace. They ask questions on how to increase their net worth of billions and continuously be listed as the richest man. Then answers emerge, like replacing trees to build gigantic concrete buildings and making it a prime location only for elite class 1%, or continuously use workers to prosper their businesses, to feed their ego, and be successful in the eye of the public, or use money to make others dormant and useful only as slaves. They also ask questions on how they would increase the ownership of real estate in the world. Answers emerge again, and they use money as the king, and owned like Midas touch all the things in the world. They also ask questions on how to use humanity to feed their ego and continuously stay in their elite status, control, and power. Answers emerge, and they manipulated people, used different tactics to get ahead, used the hertz of sound or music in their standard tone to let people race in going circles to the goal of money accumulation. Prices of goods now increase to strike fear to everyone and make them work harder. Manipulation schemes used casinos and gambling as a way of stealing the moment of people to stay grounded to Mother Earth, as they use numbers manipulation in games to let people who are now compulsive gamblers to go in circles of flying low in height for money. Used and made products to manipulate and poison the minds of the population. Chemicals to bar the use of one's potential. Alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, and the like. Use IDs, barcodes, cards, logos, and patterns to manipulate and tag humanity of the ego ownership or hypnosis and mind manipulation. Used women as slaves for their pleasure in exchange of the paper money. Used ego to manipulate the minds of all of humanity. Used different religion to sustain the control of masses. Donations given to different churches are also corrupted. Donations given to different churches are also corrupted. Come to think of it, if all donations were all used for compassion to all, then there should be no poor people now. Taxes in the government in any country, if used to its common good allotment, then equality and goodness should have been shared. Corruption is rampant. Money as the paper manipulation used is now extreme. It has to end. Natural habitat of nature were also used to build golf courses, buildings, malls, townships, resorts, or any establishments. Strike continuous imbalance to all of creation for their ego or self-centered, self-absorbed way of living. Success word is used as a manipulation to make people compare themselves to others and continuously achieve something for what? To feed the ego. Addictions of all sorts lead one astray and continuously spiral not knowing where to go. Strike imbalance to the chakras of humanity. Entertainment industry and games rewiring the brain to start wars and use the influence to strike imbalance in the system. Media used to strike fear, even the shows made for television and movies all have the aggressive or anger emotion to implant in the minds of the masses. news are controlled, and the truth is suppressed. The elite control all the system. For 8 years now, I am silently observing and studying how they use manipulation in money, stocks, banking system, real estate industry. Whenever there is a glitch in the system, they would cause the shift of up and down of the flow of money, the crash in stock market, and the bubble in the real estate industry is also orchestrated by them, which in a larger scale affects the money or currency and makes the masses stuck, not knowing that money is a manipulation of the self-absorbed ones. The power of one's country through its leaders affects the whole nation. Some leaders would race for the superpower tag, and this is done backstage, as the front stage is news of manipulation, making people look drugged to something they fed. They fed the wrong system. The law of man is also a manipulation scheme, and so I firmly hold the law of the divine creator as the supreme one, which is saved in our pure hearts the day we were born, if only one remembers it. Pollution from vehicles destroyed gradually the equilibrium of earth. Animals stripped out from their own habitat. Inventions of machines helped mankind, but its adverse effect corrupted the minds of the public. Artificial intelligence makes the tilt of the scales of balance with nature. Computers, gadgets, and all machine inventions stole the now moment that should have given to commune with Mother Earth. Cutting trees tilted the equilibrium, and the replacement of concrete makes people sick, as the increase of concrete in our surroundings triggers stressors. Can you not notice why you feel so tired after a day's work? For you are surrounded by concrete buildings and establishments. Concrete roads also take out our direct connection to Gaia. Relationships in the 3D world also tilted the balance of giving and receiving. The love God envisioned it to be was lost, and the genuine love embedded in our hearts were lost because of the wrong love spiral of manipulation. Some would love to gain something in return. Some would control to receive love. Some would use love to abuse, manipulate, dictate, and in turn, go in a lost spiral of love and pleasure. Unconditional love is now paving its way to bring back the true and pure love of our divine creator. Ocean is gradually destroyed by the pollution done by self-absorbed and unawakened ones. The fever of our ocean is now at its highest point. This has to stop, and I must say, a full stop for all manipulation and degradation of nature, Gaia, and the whole of creation. Illusion done to the masses are now extreme in the 3D world, and this matrix, spiral, self-absorbed way of living is now exposed, dismantled, and now crumbled down to pieces for the sole purpose of healing and purification. It is the eternal now to release the wrong teachings and be replaced by the rebirthed unity consciousness. How would you know if you are still unawake and still going in circles to the old paradigm of the self-absorbed way of living? If you seek answers for your questions, and your questions are still going in circles on your own self, your own success, your thinking is still competing with others, you are still concentrated on your physical disposition, you still want to accumulate things for yourself, you are seeking truth, but through addictions, fighting for your own side, your empathy is locked. Your mind still stays you stuck on your own physical aspect. You still don't know that your soul is your truth. When healing your soul, compassion and peace is out of your vocabulary, and unity or spiritual prosperity is not your priority. And when love is still not understood as eternal love or unconditional love. The pure truth emerges if you ask questions. If one's question surrounds the unity and how to serve humanity with a Christ consciousness, then definitely that is a pure question. For if your sacred heart speaks for the unity of all, answers emerge like the ocean, a flow of profound eternal love, and as it flows, we claim our sacred codes and keys patiently. There are now moments that answers and gives out the calmness of the ocean, and there are also now moments when we claim it with heightened waves. And as we trust the flow of the answers of the ocean, we gradually grasp the greatness of the healing power of our divine Creator. The pure truth emerges if you ask questions. If one's questions surrounds the unity and how to serve humanity with a Christ consciousness, then definitely that is a pure question. For if your sacred heart speaks for the unity of all, answers emerge like the ocean, a flow of profound eternal love. And as it flows, we claim our sacred codes and keys patiently. Answers emerge like the ocean, a flow of profound eternal love, and as it flows, we claim our sacred codes and keys patiently. There are now moments that answers and gives out the calmness of the ocean, and there are also now moments when we claim it with heightened waves. And as we trust the flow of the answers of the ocean, we gradually grasp the greatness of the healing power of our divine Creator. Through this writing, I am healing all manipulation and make it known and acknowledged for its full healing. For all the words used in this writing, I must say that we have to forgive daily. For forgiveness is one of the key, as all unawakened ones do not know what they are doing, as they are going in circles, spirals, and matrix, and manipulated by self-absorbed ones. The godlight and full radiance of pure light coming from our divine source heals and awakens all of humanity. All will have to recognize and acknowledge all pain that is being healed in their entirety to be replaced with the unconditional love of our source. It is a long process, and all have its own way of seeking within and its waking up stage. We, the twin flames, wave showers, starseeds, and healers, are the first ones to be awakened at its highest speed now. For we have signed up for this ascension process. And we are seated here to hold the grid light for all in Gaia before the mass awakening. We are all the same. We all have the answers, codes, and keys to this process. For you must all understand that if we all awaken all at once or at the same time, then who would help anchor and guide others? The dark night of the soul as well as the spiritual Kundalini awakening we experience as twin flames and wave showers is the most challenging experience I have ever encountered, and I now understand that if we all experience it all at the same time would be a total chaos. So divine timing is our sacred key in the ascension process. Divine timing is our sacred key in the ascension process. This is a long read, for I need to let it all out, for tears flow continuously as the sacred message of trees struck my heart profoundly. I share my eternal love to all. I am learning each and every day on how to forgive all of the manipulation done to the child of the infinite, and I am healing all of the pain with the divine grace of our divine source, and I send my love to all trees of our Mother Earth, as I am grateful for all, especially their presence in the eternal now. We are all the tree of life. I am the tree of life. I share my eternal love to one and all. I am learning each and every day on how to forgive all of the manipulation done to the child of the infinite, and I am healing all of the pain with the divine grace of our divine source, and I send my love to all trees of our Mother Earth, as I am grateful for all, especially their presence in the eternal now. We are all the tree of life. I am the tree of life. With love, Sophie DivineFeminine, the name whispered by the tree of light to my pure heart. Written with pure light and love this fateful 11th year of the rainbow, 9/13/13/9. Share divinely guided writings and include the source Sophie DivineFeminine, the name whispered by the tree of life to my pure heart. Include all words for the clear picture of the divine wisdom, as these messages are the vessel of Sacred Heart, love of the Holy Spirit, Sophia of Christ, Goddess of Wisdom, guided extraordinary divine wisdom of eternal love, and I am grateful to share this healing wisdom, to heal all and unlock the sacred keys in our being. With love eternal, Sophie DivineFeminine, I am the sound of a siren.